Mile High Flea Market, Antique Alley Shops, Flea Market, Farmers Market, and Event Center. The Crazy Picker Life with Wheeler, Dealer, and Banana Peeler. Good morning, fellow pickers and would-be adventurers. Dealer here with the Saturday edition of the Crazy Picker Life. I've got my honey at my side here. Lon is over there with her beautiful neck dong. I just love that thing. Hi, Lon. How's her trip? Well, we got an early start this morning. Central time, my clock says 7:51. We've been on the road for 134 miles. 134 bumpy miles. We gain an hour on the front end, so it's really 6:52. We're scheduled to get to the flea market sometime between 8 and 8:30 a.m., which is a pretty good start for us. Got the whole crew. Got the whole crew with us. Scouting deals, looking for a few good deals, looking for some super scores. I've got to pick up a few easy things to list since I've laid down my goals of 10 a day. I need a couple days with a few easy things to list if I can find them. So we're going to go do that and some shopping and out to eat and some fun today. We'll bring you along. Oh, here we are descending on the flea market. We're pretty early. Oh, I gotta keep up with this crew. Hey, buddy. What you looking for today? Here we are at the cart rental. We rent a cart and we put the totes in the cart, right, Banana Peeler?
Yep.
You name it, it's here. We're a little bit early, so hoping to snag some early morning deals. Jacob. 50? Not interested? Alright, so I just bought these humongous boat kits. And a couple other ones to add in there. $100 for the two big ones and two little ones. Should work out pretty good. I'll show them more later. Hi guys, how's the shopping?
Lost.
Lost? Oh, bust.
I need a Batman cave.
He wants a Batman cave.
A Batman cave?
Yeah.
We have to dig one. What do you want?
We found.
She's hungry.
Hungry, oh boy.
We found a lot of Batman caves around.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. The one had old on it. Yeah, that's a nice one, huh?
So we call you Inspector Gadget, is that okay?
That's a pretty nice camera.
Inspector Gadget is shopping with us for a few minutes today.
Don't take your eye off that camera too much, because I'll run off it.
This one? Oh, this is a nice, this is my vlogging camera.
Okay.
You're in the vlog, is that okay?
25. How you doing? About my top on that.
35.
Which means you'll go to what?
30?
I don't know if I'll do 30 or not.
We'll buy more from you, you know that.
Okay. You got me. Boom.
There you go. Okay, a little bit reluctantly, we just bought $700 worth of camcorders and camera stuff. We'll be fine on it. We're a little backed up on that stuff and we don't really want to list it, so we filled up the cart. Okay, back for more. Cart is empty-ish. So the deal with the camcorders and the cameras, we have a couple that collects them for us here at the flea market, and we haven't been selling quite as many. So, and we're all filled up with inventory looking for the best stuff. So I told Wheeler, hopefully we don't see this couple. I wanted to avoid them, and not because I don't like them, we just have too much of it. And every time we see them, we end up buying 15 of these bags for $700 like we did today. And so really what you got to do is take one for the team. We'll just have to list the stuff up, make not quite as much, and then just make better buying decisions. But that's part of the problem when you have people looking for stuff for you and then they find it. If you don't buy it from them, then you kind of ruin that relationship. So decided to buy it from them. Now I just have to go get some more money so I can spend some more money. Oh, dealer, you're such a soft. Well, it looks like it's just me and BP. I don't know where everybody else went. We lost Wheeler and the rest of the crew here. There's some good stuff out here. It's a beautiful day. I'm a little out of sorts this morning. No caffeine. I'm just enjoying the day, hoping to find a deal or two. Guess we found one already. Pretty good deal already. Keep looking. Going. What do you got?
Got a few things here. We got a Polaroid in that case there, which the funny thing is that was marked 50 on it, so I was like, wow, this is the cleanest one I've ever seen, so I guess I'll make an offer on it. And I was looking at it, he said 10. He said, I just really want to move it.
What is it?
Polaroid 250 with accessories, cleanest one I've ever seen.
Cool.
Basically mint.
Okay.
I got a cool Bauer movie camera.
Watches.
Some watches there, $1 each.
What's the number?
Okay, 25 plus 10 plus 5 plus 7.
What's that?
That's the numbers I paid for it.
I know. How much is that?
I can barely remember the numbers.
Oh my goodness. I thought we taught you 12 years of school.
I can barely remember, just recite the numbers.
25 plus 10 plus 5 plus 750.
I'm trying to remember the numbers. No, 7.
30, 47.
Yep. Yeah, it's a Cassia. They were $1 each.
Uh-oh, you guys found us. Well, we were back there once already. Let's make sure you lock that side door. Okay, we're gonna keep shopping. That lens?
Yeah. Well, this one's kind of an odd brand, so I'm debating it, but probably just these two.
What are they?
How much for the 2? 7? 8. I'll go 8 on them.
Deal has been made. You got enough money?
Yep.
Pizza looks good. Bratwurst looks good. Ooh, small ice cold beer, $5. No mediums, large $5.50.
Man, small and large is a 50-cent difference.
Not for dealer. Okay, I just picked up a whole tote full of old 90s, 2000s, 2000 whatever RC modeler magazines. The thing that really caught my eye in here is there's a whole bunch of binders of tank stuff, manuals, and all kinds of stuff in here for aircraft and tank stuff. So 20 bucks for the whole thing. I'm sure I can make 100 bucks on this box. By the way, it's a huge box and it weighs about 80 pounds. Yeah, totally.
Yeah, digital, 400 bucks each, 300 bucks each.
Okay, so Wheeler stumbled on a box full of stuff from a guy.
It was all laid out, but it was all kind of hidden in there.
I know,
All laid.
look, yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
just a minute, I'm on the camera.
Well, they're
trying to talk.
Stuff, Jake. I'll look 1 minute after you.
This is ridiculous. So it's like everybody's all blah 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 blah. Everybody's on caffeine and are you still? Look, we're out of money.
We're out of money. Okay, never mind.
We're out of money.
Yep. Okay. Yep.
So Wheeler taps me out, but he got some good stuff. So he found this guy with a bunch of camera stuff. The guy didn't know what it was, and it's all high-end, new in box stuff he bought at auction. Tell me about it.
It had to have been.
Show me.
Okay. Well, here's what I'm guessing. It's probably display models at a major retailer, but like WG4, and these are all waterproof, shockproof cameras by Ricoh.
Those are good cameras.
And they're everywhere. Here's the one right here. The Ricoh MX1. This is their professional prosumer digital camera there. Powers on, works. Crazy one. I wonder what the PP is.
PP could be a return or something.
Yeah. It's almost like government auction or display models, and these are just unbelievable. So, new models too.
So show me one of those lenses.
Little CCTV lenses here.
So that's a TV lens.
It's actually a little bit different one, but yeah, it's a good one.
Is that what
They're all
you
a little
want?
bit different. Yep, good one.
Okay. So the guy wanted 8. He said he would take 5 because we're buying so much. Or here's what he said. He said I was selling these at $40 each. That would be 800 bucks. I'll take 5. And then I said,
it's a 360-degree video camera.
yeah.
You hold it up, it takes 360-degrey video.
It's all crazy stuff.
Crazy stuff, crazy.
Hopefully it's not stolen. So
that's what I'm wondering.
So anyway, I only got 360 bucks on me, so I just said, well, I got 360, and he said sold.
K2000 SLR camera, cracked screen, but it works. So I don't know how that happened, but.
So he didn't pay much for these or stole them. Yep. Hopefully not. We'll have to do a little research on that.
Yep.
It looks like all store stuff, like closeout stuff. So hip shot?
No hip shot. 20 cameras, they say 20 cameras at $200 each, so $4,000 easy. That's a low.
$350 to $4,000.
Yep.
$350, turn it into $4,000. That sounds good. That sounds better than our camcorder deal that tapped us out on money today.
Yep. And I could have bought it
Dang
more
it.
from him too. Which sure is cool and all, but for 1,500 bucks, so I guarantee we can get 400 or 500 for them.
Still talking cameras.
Still talking cameras. It's crazy.
Well, it's kind of funny. I don't know what I was thinking today. Well, here's what I was thinking. I was thinking of not buying those camcorders for $700 so that I could pick and choose a few things for myself, for my business, and not buy a whole bunch of cameras. We stumbled on some really good cameras, and that's great. We're just out of money. We're out of money, and my card I've got, this is the most ridiculous thing. Obviously I didn't come with enough cash today. I only came with 1,000, plus I took another 300 out. I just didn't plan to spend much today. Should always have cash. Anyway, my account that I have 15 grand in, I can't access it for whatever reason. My card is showing up declined. What's that?
There's a Casio display case I want. I'm sure it's on sale.
So a dealer gets locked out of his funds for no apparent reason other than my card is stupid. So we got really good stuff. Not here as long as I want. I need some coffee and I'm not gonna get any. Wah, wah, wah. Okay, dealer rant. Wow, look at that coffee. I bet that's good.
Get coffee.
Let me live through your coffee. Tell me about it. Is it rich and creamy?
It is. It tastes like a milkshake.
Tastes like a milkshake? I bet. I'm over here drooling at it. Not only am I edgy because I didn't have my coffee, I have to watch these guys drink coffee. I'm a little edgy.
Well, here you go. You can go on YouTube and do binaural beats like mental coffee. You can like jam out to some of those.
So what'd you guys get? What'd you get, Sam?
Mango.
Is it good?
Really
Good. Everybody got one. Everybody got one. I should get something.
Yeah, I got it.
I'm out of money, man. I got like, I dug around with all my kids I threw money at. I've got $31. And lots of money I can't get to. I don't think I've been locked out of that account before here. I think I've got money out, so that pisses me off. That's my main business banking channel right there. That's how great that is. Sometimes things don't work out. So we spent $1,300 conservatively, and we'll do a little show and tell on this later and talk more about it. I should be happy. $1,300, we turn that into $5,000 to $8,000. That's good. It'll sit for a while. Some of that stuff's going to sit a while because we're so buried in stuff, and I just have to deal with that, dealer. So the other thing that makes me feel weird is we went through about half of the rows here.
30 of them or something. And
we went through about half the rows here, and I hate leaving anything behind. But there's no reason to go look at the rest of this stuff. I'm out of money and out of time. The life of a family picker. I should quit complaining and enjoy my day. Look what I get to do. I get to rub back, scritch, scritch, scritch. Arms look kind of dry. I get to scritch, scritch, scritch. I get to hang out with this cool family. I think I'm dragging today.
Do I get any treats, Jacob?
What?
Is there any treats?
No, $10.
Wow, how did I guess that?
You skimming?
This one is the exact same camera right there. $904 free shipping on Amazon.
For new?
Refurbished, actually.
Sounds pretty good. We can refurbish that one.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, nothing but good news at the flea market.
This is
Okay, we brought 2 coolers along to get some frozen and refrigerated food from Whole Foods when we shop. But we did a pretty good job of filling up the bottom of the van here. 1, 2, 3 totes full. Thing of manuals, heavy thing of manuals. A couple big boxes of models and 15 bags of other camera gear and a Monopoly game. So we'll show all that stuff off later tonight if we get home early enough. Or Monday. Haha. I'm really out of sorts. Woo. Lots of traffic. Don't these people know we're from a small town and we don't do traffic? Turns a 50-minute drive into a 2-hour drive. All in the name of shopping retail. I'm not knocking it, Lon. I love
No, it's 20 minutes into a 50-minute drive.
There, you heard it. That's what I'm talking about.
50 there and back into a 2-hour drive.
Stop and go, stop and go. Stop. So I found a nice bench here at the mall. We got pretty nice sunny and 70s and beautiful hills and sceneries here somewhere on the south side of Denver. Wheeler is contemplating what glasses to get, and everybody else is off, I guess, finding a bathroom before we go somewhere else. It's a nice day. Well, we're back in the office. A huge gap in time between when we left you last and when I am now. It's almost 10 o'clock on Saturday night. I got everything unpacked. Got everybody, all the non-pickers are home and getting ready for bed and going to sleep. So we did a bunch of shopping and went out to eat, and you know, went to Whole Foods and got some food and all that kind of stuff, and none of that is that interesting. I could take videos of it, but the condition that I was in after the flea market today, I was kind of tired, so I just took a break from that. So that's what happened. Now we're back in the office. Just got everything unpacked and laid out for a brief show and tell. And then I got to get this vlog uploaded and just get a few things squared away. Relax. Okay, hey, before, you know, I'll address this tomorrow or Monday or something. I've been reading some of the goals that have been coming in for October. Keep those coming. I'll talk more about those. They look good. Goals are important, and I know many of you guys out there know that. And make goals regularly, verbalizing them, verbalizing them, put them down on paper. That's a good first step right after you have them. Okay, so for the family, we picked up a high quality Monopoly set. We haven't had a chance to look this over in detail, but it's a nice one. It's got I don't know how these work.
Well, there's drawers on both sides here.
Yeah, it's got drawers and
all the money and everything goes
nice
in there.
board and all the nice stuff there. So I don't remember what we paid. 30?
$30, yep.
So it's not the gold set, but
Well, it's not the Franklin Mint. That's what they call it.
it's not the Franklin Mint set, but we like playing Monopoly, and so there you go. We can throw out all our other Monopolies and just have a cool one. Okay, so Wheeler is super excited.
Yep.
Now we spent right around, I don't know, $1,200–1,300. I ran out of money, which sucks. And I had some problems getting money, which is ridiculous. Next week when we go, if the weather's good and we go, I'm going to bring $1 zillion. I don't ever like to run out of money. This is the stupidest thing ever. So I'm embarrassed. This is the dumbest. My wife and everybody else was ready to go anyway, so it worked out. But like I said in the video, however it gets edited, I hate to leave things unsearched when I'm there. Especially today, we put on 550 miles. It's too much driving to not go through everything that's there. If somebody picks that stuff up today, tomorrow, whatever, before we get back next week, and there was something cool, I'll never know, but I don't like doing that. All right, Wheeler, show me some highlights. What do you got?
Okay, well, first let's start with the watches, which you know is my new big thing, obviously. I paid a total of $13 for about, I think, 9 watches there, 10 watches, something like that. I was just looking them up. I knew there were a couple good ones in here. I found an Oris waterproof, which everybody knows watches. Oris is a pretty good brand, and not perfectly working or anything there. And I found a couple Guess watches, which those are reasonable.
Guess how much they're worth.
I don't know. A couple pink Casio, which is kind of funky. But this right here, this was the surprise of the trip. Always pick up G-Shocks. I've known that from the beginning. I would pick this up. I figured it was just going to be like a DW 5600. Anybody knows anything about G-Shocks?
Why are you standing up? I was trying to get you. There.
Anybody knows anything about G-Shocks? The DW 5000. Anybody knows that model number? Apparently the first model G-Shock they made.
What's the DW 5000?
This one, the bezel is coming off, as is very common with these. But this is the first model G-Shock, and I just looked it up, and hopefully it should be 100 plus in that condition.
Paid $3. So when did that come out?
1983.
Okay, so let's see. Here's how I do things like this: 83, 93, 2003, 2013. Wait, that's 30 plus years.
Yep.
Okay, before you get rolling on more of this, I know you just want to go gazonzo because you had like a 3-hour nap, and I was driving and
Not about a 3-hour nap. I had like
Okay.
20 minutes.
So just as an overview, and by the way, that's a good review of your watch score. That is exciting.
Yep.
I know you like watches.
That one that's unbelievable. I was thinking it was going to be $20 to $40 if it was working and whatever. Because it's a vintage G-Shock, those are worth money.
And don't think I'm not excited.
Yep.
Okay, just an overview. We bought, this is what killed my cash flow, 15 bags of good money-making camcorders, night shots, a few, excuse me, burp, a few SLRs. Oh, I had to cram some food down. No, don't take those all out of there.
Here's one with 4 of them in there.
Yeah, no, there's good stuff in there. It's bread and butter plus. We're a little backed up on those things. And I went there with $1,000 hoping not to buy those so that I would have money to buy other things.
Yep.
There they are. That'll make us good money. No big deal.
Yep.
A whole bunch of cameras. You're going to talk about that stuff in a minute. Some kind of crazy camera score. Amical belt buckle's actually kind of neat.
Yep.
Let's see. Some other camera stuff. I bought some of these game balls, these Boca balls or whatever, because I bought an old one and now I found some new ones.
Yep.
And then my big score, I'm not going to get into it, but these crazy big model boats. These are exactly what the internet is for. Somebody's looking for these things. I paid $50 a piece, but 2 other models are included, and I didn't open it up. But there's this PC boat. These things go back a ways. They're wood. Somebody's got to spend, half their life making this thing. There's blueprints in there. It's just a crazy high-end kit. So, talk.
Let's talk about the cameras, which I already talked about my watch there. And by the way, some of those in nice shape are going for $500 and up, and there's none listed right now too.
Wait, whoa. You just skipped from cameras to something else. You're back talking about the G-Shock.
Yeah, I was gonna end that up.
Right.
Some in nice shape, they go for $500.
Skip topics on everybody. This is how I can tell you're supercharged.
Not exactly supercharged. That supercharged me. That was my coffee shot.
Yeah. Well, here's how this works. Wheeler slumps in the morning through his homework. This is the tale of Wheeler. Can't wake up. Blah blah blah. About midday, he gets his first wind. Works through the afternoon, does okay. Kind of slumps through supper. When Wheeler gets his second wind,
usually super light.
Super late. He never wants to go to bed. So now he's got a nap or something on him.
Sort of.
And he's all fired up. And I just want to wring his neck because I'm beat to a pulp and had no caffeine today, and obviously no beer today.
So let's look at this here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. If you don't count that stuff there, 6 camera pickups here. Total.
6 separate camera pickups.
You really didn't pick up a lot of different places.
Well, okay, so like a 250 Polaroid.
250. That one is one of the nicest ones I've ever seen. It's mint internally, has all the paperwork, has all the accessories.
What did we pay for that?
It was priced $50, and I already told the story on camera, but we paid $10 for it. He wanted to move it out. He just said $10 before I could even make an offer.
Yeah, that nice condition will go for what? Close to $100.
Close to $100. They've been on a downswing lately. That's why I couldn't pay $50 for it.
Sure,
but it's a nice one.
All right. Okay. So besides the big haul, and we've already talked about that. What else?
Got a couple of various lenses in here. I'm not really gonna mention those. There's a few of them in there. But this one right here, Nikon D40X. This is not in perfect shape, but it does power on. It was confirmed working. Probably has a high shutter count on it. But it is reasonably maintained. You can tell by the body cap on there and everything. Paid $20 for that. And technically this was priced at $15 and this was at $20, and I got both for $25, so however you want to divide that.
Right. So
say
good,
$20.
Good deals on camera stuff.
Yep.
And then
I got Canon 81 here from my buddy Gadget.
Yeah, from Gadget.
It's a funky lens on there. It's a step up lens.
Poor Gadget. I got to tell the story of Gadget. I gave him some trouble today, but he's such a character. The guy was like a borderline pro golfer, and he washed out a bit, and he's a nice guy, but he has been at the flea markets. There's 2 of them in the area there that he sells at. I think he got sort of kicked out of one for whatever. He sells on eBay. He's a man in motion, but he spotted us there. And he's like, I got some stuff. And he's got one of these cars that is just full of stuff to the rim. You know, he's driving along and like the stuff is all over him.
Suburban is just like...
So we buy a lot of stuff from him, camera stuff and other stuff. And so he's like, I got stuff for you. I'll find you. So he rents a cart. He goes out to his thing and he loads it up with stuff and he finds us. And he's like, hey, I got to keep this quiet. You know, I don't have a booth here today. And he's trying to sell his stuff out of his cart. Anyway, it's just, he's a character.
Funny guy.
I think his name is Matt. I really like him. I wish him well. We'll find him again. We'll buy more stuff from him. We have dozens of characters like this that we deal with that we need to show and talk about. I mean, this is the crazy picker life. We have a network of craziness.
Yep.
It's not just
developed.
We haven't showed it all yet, that's for sure.
Yep.
Okay, $360.
Yep. $360.
And give me a few highlights. This stuff looks very colorful, very trendy. On camera, I said, you know, I walked into this deal. I knew I was going to be out of money. In fact, I walked into this deal mad because my bank would not give me money. The card did not jive with the thing there. Whatever. I mean, there's money in there galore. It's stupid. And so I walk into this deal, and you set me up saying, this is the deal of the century.
I didn't say quite that.
Well, whatever.
Yeah, I said it was a score. We need to buy this.
I knew I needed to have some cash, and so I'm walking in with my tail between my legs, and these guys are like shuffling around this stuff, and I didn't know if it was legit or not. And the guy was throwing around numbers like crazy. Ooh, battery's almost done. We're gonna have to end this.
Yep.
And so we sealed the deal.
This was a need to buy lot.
Need to buy a lot. $360.
Yep. So pretty much I summed it up here. These Pentax flash units, I looked those up. Those should be about 50 each. Those were pretty good. 2 GRs there. Those are the scores out of this entire thing. And also I'll say 100% of the stuff works. Some of them, a few of them have cosmetic issues, but I will say 100% I'm pretty positive work. So that's good news.
So there's thousands of dollars here.
Yep. I'd say 4,000 is a good estimate. It's
an easy estimate.
That's about it.
Great.
Yep.
Okay, so real good day. I'm going to try to end this thing and edit it and get it up. If you have any questions out there, feel free to throw them in the comments and we'll get to them. My battery's going to end. It was a fun day, long day. I think we're going to do it again next weekend. Hopefully my condition, caffeine-wise, will adjust by then. I know it will. Tomorrow's a rest day. Big rest day. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. Appreciate all the comments. Crazy picker life. It is crazy, but we have a lot of fun. Family had fun today. Tomorrow will be a rest day. Pick well, list often. Dealer and Wheeler out of here.
Yep.
And Banana Peeler somewhere working on his vlog. Out.
Hey, Wheeler.
Dealer Production.